Hi, I'm going to teach you how to make a story using StoryJumper. I've already logged in here, and I'm going to show you how to make a nonfiction book using StoryJumper, because oftentimes when I go to the library I can't find exactly what I want to teach my kids, and so I'm going to use this to try to do it. So here is the book that I started creating on Mexico. If you want to create a new book, a nonfiction or fiction, you can click this create a book, and StoryJumper is very, very easy to use. When you start your account, there's a very useful tutorial that'll show you how to do easy props and scenes. But I'm going to show you how to import some photos from the internet to make it look more like a nonfiction book, because some of the props and scenes that are available through StoryJumper aren't very good. So I've created my cover page, and I'm going to edit our book. So down at the bottom, you'll see right here all of the pages that you have, and I've already started some of them. This is my cover page, the dedication page. You can write a message here if you so choose. On the first page, you get a 2-page layout whenever you use StoryJumper. If you want to insert text, you hit this, or if you want some sort of text box. The options are pretty limited, which is good for small kids. And then on the second page, I've chosen to add my picture. And now I'm going to show you how to do that by updating some pages that I started. So on this page, I want to tell my kids about the food in Mexico. So you would insert, this is just a big text box, and you can change what you want the print to be, the size of it, the color, and many things like you have in Microsoft Word. So I'm going to tell, I don't know why that's not going away. It does on my big computer. So I've added in my information. Now I'm going to go on this page, and I want to insert a picture. Now over here on the left, you have options of adding in props. Let's see if I can get it to go down. Props, scenes, or photos. A prop is something that you're just going to put on the page, and it'll put it there small, and you can adjust it big or little. A scene takes up your whole page, and then photo is stuff that you import from your computer. And so I'm going to import a photo. When you're doing nonfiction books, it is helpful if you start a folder or have some place that you can easily go to that you want your photos to come from. And I'm going to put in this Mexican food photo, so you click on it. Sorry, that is not what I wanted to do. First, you got to tell StoryJumper that you want to upload your photo. I'm going to browse my photos. I want to put in this photo of Mexico. I want to use it as a scene, so it'll take up the whole page. And here is where you have the chance to crop your picture. StoryJumper isn't very good about giving you a whole bunch of options. So I'm just going to go in the middle of my photo, tell it that I want this, and then hit the check mark up top. This button here will rotate it for you, and then it'll insert the whole picture over there. So that's how you do scenes using photos. Over here on this page, I'm going to insert, just to show you how it works again, insert a climate map that I've created to talk about the different climates of Mexico. So upload your picture, browse. I want it to come from a picture that I've already saved. I want it as a scene, and that looks pretty good. Sometimes in the cropper you won't get the whole picture. Play with it a little bit, because even though it doesn't all show up, it'll often show up completely. So that's how you use the scene feature of StoryJumper. Now for props. On these two pages, I'm talking about different pages that different places that you can visit. And I don't want the picture to take up the whole page, so you can use something called a prop. I'm still going to insert my photo, so I'm going to go to Photos, and I want to insert my own photo of Chichen-Itza. So I'm going to upload my photo of Chichen-Itza, but this time I want to use it as a prop. So there's my picture. You can make it into a circle shape, or you can make it into an oval shape. Just for fun, let's make it into a circle to change up the look. And it will put it here as a small icon. And you can stretch it and make it bigger or smaller, and you can move it around the page. And that's different than a scene, which would take up your entire background. So there's how to use photos as props and scenes. On the next pages, I'm going to show you how to insert their own props. So right here it says, I hope you enjoyed learning about Mexico. Something that's kind of fun on StoryJumper is that you can create your own little people. So this guy is a person who StoryJumper offers to you as a prop. But I want to build my own person. So I'm going to hit more props, and I want to build a person. And you can pick what you want their face to look like. And then, so here's some empty faces. And then you can group those things together. So the other page was a boy. This page I'm going to put a girl. So I want that. And I want her to be smiling, not an ugly smile, like a real pretty smile. So there's her real pretty smile. You can also build her ears, her body, her clothes. I'm just, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to keep it easy. So we're going to keep it at that. Okay. So here are the two things. I'm going to insert this prop here and insert that. And she's looking kind of funny, so we need to make her background bigger. And then move her face in a simple plop. And then you can group them by holding the Control button. Oops, that's the copy button, and I don't want her to copy. So we're going to delete that. Now there's my little happy girl, and you can move her around on the page. So that is a brief overview of StoryJumper. There are lots of things that you can use for StoryJumper, but that's how I've used it to create a short book that we'll use when we start our Mexico unit next week. And now I'm just going to save everything. And after you're done with your books, you can share your books, you can print your books. They have a way for you to actually publish, and you'll get your own hard copy book. It's free online, but you can make your own hardcover book if that is something that you're interested in adding to your classroom. And they have, of course, lots of other options. So if you want to print your story, you can print it in black and white, not color. That wouldn't work very well for showing a colorful book about Mexico, but it is free, and that's always nice. So I hope that you explore StoryJumper and learn how to use it for your classroom.